Welcome to the new moon in Cancer happening on the 5th of July 2024. This is an emotional time. This is where we have been doing healing on mother wounds. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring and loving. May concern family, a mother, a child. This also could include maternal and paternal lineage, ancestral healing. Because you and your loved ones are safe, and this is what we have been healing in our divine being, in whether that's man or woman, it doesn't matter, it's not gender specific. This is a big energy, guys. We're in a big time right now, emotional time, healing big ancestral wounding. I feel this energy at this time in this Cancer and Capricorn axis that we're in currently, because Capricorn is the opposite sign to Cancer. And we're in Cancer season till the 22nd of July. We are healing, releasing and purging some big cycles that have been with us, especially since 2008, when Pluto dipped its toes into the Capricorn energy, looking at this paternal line, looking at our father wounds, looking at the masculine wounds, whether man or woman, it's not gender specific. Looking where we have not been good enough, feared rejection, abandonment, where we have not felt stable. Cancer is about feeling safe with your tribe, with the loved ones, with your children if you have any. How safe did you feel as a child? Going back to your environment. This is a big energy. Now I want to go into my oracle and tarot as well as my intuition to delve a bit deeper. Now, before I came on camera, I pulled this energy, asked what was influencing this new moon, and we pulled the 11th house. Now, there's 12 houses around the zodiac cycle. Each carry a different energy. The energy of the 11th house is where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. It's friendship, it's community. Aquarius resides in the 11th house, which is about freedom. The age of Aquarius. So this is very much linked to that energy of the age of Aquarius, breaking free from some old paradigms, some old timelines, some old programs, some old beliefs that are not yours, some karmic energy. And why I link it to karma, we are in a big Saturnian energy right now. Saturn has just gone retrograde on the 29th of June. And that's going to be dipping its toes back into that Capricorn energy for the final time. So that 15-year cycle from 2008, we are ending out once and for all. So things might be coming back from the past, as retrograde energy does bring up things from the past to be concluded, to be revisited, to be released. So let's get into the energy, guys, as we go into this karmic new moon in Cancer. Let's have a look. I'm also intuitively drawn to the 8-8 portal and the energy from that Capricorn full moon that happened on the 22nd of June. I felt it coming in there. Now, the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal, is a powerful portal linked to ancient Egyptian, linked to many goddesses, linked to the star Sirius. And this is why I've left this card up to show you that the star astrology, how we are made and our blueprint, going back to our natal astrology. And what I mean by that, if you're not familiar with natal charts, is when we are born, we have a unique blueprint of stars, of planets, of energies in particular houses, in particular zodiac signs. They all make up of who we are. And if we get to know that, it gives us an inner power, an internal power. And I feel like this is what this is. The cosmos is bringing in some wishes with this new moon in Cancer. And I feel like that portal, that Lionsgate portal, this is when you're going to reinvent yourself. This is when you are going to shine your light and heal some old wounds once and for all, and feel confident about doing so. And I also feel, just bear with me because these messages are coming through, I also feel like we are getting rewarded at this time. For those that have put the work in, and you're watching my channel, so I'm guessing you're on this spiritual journey. or this try to figure out who you really are. Healing those wounds, purging, releasing, manifesting, whatever you want to call it. I feel like with this energy, this Cancer new moon and the Capricorn full moon on the 21st of July, is going to bring in some rewards, because Saturn teaches, but once you've learnt the lesson, he will reward handsomely. And with it being intuitively linked to this portal of the Lionsgate, this can bring in many magical blessings, abundance. So let's see what my oracle cards have to say first of all. And I'm going to my Moonology deck. Okay, let's see what we have. Surrender to the divine. Something might have come up with that full moon in Capricorn I was speaking about. Something from the past that's reinvented itself, that's come back anew. Now, this is saying it's a little bit of a test to see how you've healed from 2008, these Capricorn wounds, to see how you've healed these relationship dynamics with family, with work, with in every area of your life, in how you feel safe and stable. Something's come up and it wants you to surrender at this time. Cancer energy is all about self-care and nurture. So you may want to, and the universe might be forcing you to, slow down. Take some time to release. Cancer energy is all about water. It's about flow, flowing and feeling. And this is what it wants you to do. Don't push the energies away. Don't push the emotions away. It wants you to delve into them and allow them to flow through you. That way, you can bring in a new dynamic, a new energy. Something wants to end out, I feel, with this Cancer new moon, and most certainly with that full moon in Capricorn. Happening on the 21st of July. So surrender to the divine. Whatever's coming up right now. Remember, we're in an emotional time. We're in a watery energy. We have a lot of planets, big planets, in water signs. Now, I've mentioned Saturn going retrograde. That's in the sign of Pisces. A couple of days after Saturn goes retrograde, we have Neptune going retrograde, also in Pisces. So this is that watery, emotional, things coming back from the past that want to be dissolved, released and concluded. What else do we have with this new moon? Step out of your comfort zone. This is where you're making room. North Node is your destiny. South Node is your karma that you've been healing. I do believe that this is ending out some of this karma. Making way, making space for you to step out and step into a new version of you. Once we come out of this Cancer season, we go into Leo. That is confidence, self-esteem. It's our solar plexus, our big heart. And this is where I feel we're doing a lot of emotional purging, ready to step into your power in Leo season. And also that's when the Lionsgate is, 8th of August this year. So let's have a look. Well, it's every year, but 8th of August is when it's coming up. Emotions are running high. You can see this water energy is so high, and this is where the gold is. This is where the luck is. It might not feel like that, but this is where the universe is going to grant you wishes. This is where the universe is going to test you to see how far you've come. This is where you're going to get rewarded big time. Trust in your heart, not your mind. Been doing a lot of this heart and mind healing. A new start is coming. Here's the new moon energy. Beautiful. This is just confirming that it's making way. Whatever you're going through now, come up with that Capricorn full moon, revisiting the past. We're healing, we're purging, we are releasing. All things to do with mother and father wounds, ancestral lineage, mother, masculine, feminine, home, children, family. This is where we've been healing. We are beings that like to be around other people. We are very social beings most of the time. And we like union. And this is where we get our biggest tests, when we're around the people, especially the ones that we love. We get the biggest growth from these energies. Let's delve more into this energy here. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. And nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay. These two energies say to me, the new moon in Taurus. Taurus is all about second house energy, which is about your money, your value, self-worth, self-love. And Taurus is ruled by Venus. Now, there is a lot of Venusian energy right now. This new moon actually is aspected to this energy, to Venus energy, sorry. So this is about our heart, how we love, the divine feminine, our receptive energy. Because if you think you are not worthy, and this is where you might have been healing some ancestral wounding, some family dynamics with not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, or whatever that might be, not feeling worthy of support, love, stability, security, communication. This is where you've been healing. It's been trying to teach you, the universe has been trying to teach you, and this is where the gold is. This is where the prosperity is. So the more that you've healed and learned, this is where you're going to get rewarded. And this energy of Venus goes through a huge cycle, and she's about to appear in the night sky. She dips from view, from the eye, the naked eye view, out of sight, and she goes into the underworld. It's linked to some of the goddesses, Inanna and Ishtar, where they're going to the underworld, and Persephone. There's lots of different versions of these deity mythology, where you go into the underworld, you learn your lessons, and then you come back out, rebirth. There's this death and rebirth with Venus. She hasn't been in the sky, but she's about to appear around about the 23rd of July. So she comes in, I think she comes in, now don't quote me, she goes out as a morning star and she comes in as an evening star. So there's that morning, night, that death, that rebirth. She comes back into view in the sky about the 23rd. So this is when she's learnt some lessons. She's learnt the hard way. She's gone into the underworld to figure out something, to rebirth anew. So this is where I feel the prosperity is lying ahead. July holds a lot of hidden treasure. But again, this might be coming in as little tests and things from the past, because we have retrograde energies. So this is saying here, nothing is yet set in stone. A mutable energy, which is Piscean energy, which is changeable. So you can change your mind. The energy can change. And it's strange that it's a mutable energy here. Changeable energy is next to Taurus energy, which is a fixed energy, whereby it's stubborn. Taurus energy can be stubborn, where it's in an old cycle and it's not going to go and get help. It's not going to go and get support. It's not going to go and change. But this is saying a mutable energy. Once you change your mind, the energy flows. Healing can come in. You can make way for a new way of being, thinking, or feeling. Remember, Cancer energy is about feeling those wounds, making way for the new. One final moon card. Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off, and your hard work will pay off. It's not easy to change. It's not easy to heal. It's not easy to release. And this is another nod to this Cancerian energy. Seek professional help if you are struggling emotionally, if you are struggling mentally. There is a lot of old stereotypes around weakness, around getting help and support and nourishment and caring. That's the feminine that's been suppressed, and even feminine women can take on that from ancestral lineage, from their paternal and maternal environment. Work hard, stop whinging, get on with it. But this is saying no, the power lies in feeling vulnerable. The power lies in healing. The power lies in self-care and nourishment. And this is where the hard work is paying off. Capricorn is renowned for being the hardest worker in the zodiac. Pushing to the top of the mountain, it's a mountain goat. It forgets to stop because it has an end goal in sight. No matter how tired, it's quite stubborn, this mountain goat. And it's asking you to check in with yourself. Give yourself some rest. nurture. Reach out if you need to reach out. Take some time off. Okay, let's go into... I want to go into my zodiac energy cards. I'm going to finish off, guys, this reading with a Priestess of Light. I bought this deck specifically for this Cancerian energy. Priestess is the feminine. Now remember, it's not gender specific. This is energy we hold, whether man or woman. It's just the way we nurture and want to be nurtured. And how we receive. It's a receptive energy, is the feminine. So I'm going to finish off the reading with a Priestess of Light. So stay tuned till the end for that, if you are drawn to do so. Let's see what the energy is from the astrology perspective. Jupiter. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, self-belief, courage, and confidence. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the sky. It expands everything it touches. It also, so here we go, we have two cards here, bringing in a benefic energy. This grants wishes, and if you put in this more feminine aspect and heal some aspects of you that are wanting nourishment at this time, this is where your self-belief and your luck can come in. This is where the universe, in particular Saturn, is coming in to reward you. Rewarding you to go into the more feminine balance. Let's now go into my tarot. What does my tarot want to say? I'm just going to pull 3 cards. Then I'll jump straight into the Priestess of Light and see what message we have here. So here we have the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups, again, water energy. This is Mercury in Cancer. Mercury's currently, or has it just left? It might have gone into Leo by this point, by the 5th. But it has just left. Mercury's just left Cancer. So this energy is all about the mind. All programs that have left us feeling less than. All programs in our mind that we might have been spoken to by peers, by our caregivers, by siblings, that have left some mental scars. This is what we might be healing at this time. What else do we have? A new start is coming in. Here's the Ace of Wands. The universe wants to gift you with a brand new beginning. And here we have the Sun in Capricorn. We're letting go from something from the past. Something that rocked our foundation that we've been hanging on to. Again, this is that stubborn energy, that fixed energy, where we're hanging on to the past. It is what it is, and I'm not going to change. I'm not going to heal. I'm not going to reach out for support. I'm not going to take some time out for me. This is where the reward will come in. If you can delve more into that divine feminine. I did say I was only going to pull 3 cards, but I want to ask a specific question. New moon in Cancer. What is it we need to release to bring in the new? Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of good luck and good fortune. We've already pulled Jupiter. There's a wheel that you've been on that wants to change direction. But you might have to let something go. An old thought, an old process, an old belief, an old program, an old behaviour. People, places, situations that you know are not good for your nourishment, that don't nourish your soul. 10 of Cups. Could be to do with family dynamics. It's blocking your wish fulfillment. And once you make a change, remember, nothing is set in stone. Once that energy changes, that's when this wish fulfillment can come in. Some of you might be working through some fears at this time. Here's the moon energy. This can bring in fears of the unknown. What if? Bring in that mental energy of putting negative in. Can be one of the lower vibes of Capricorn is pessimism. I can't do this because of X, Y, and Z. I can't do this because. Something you're healing at this time. 2 of Cups, again, more water energy. And this is Venus in Cancer. You're healing that divine feminine within. To open up, to receive, nurture, love. You're worthy, remember, guys. You're worthy. Now let's go into the Priestess of Light. My brand spanking new deck. See what she has to say. What guidance do we have at this new moon in Cancer? What guidance do we have? Ooh, 2 cards wanted to come out. Okay. Bright heart, light, open connection. And we have deep emotions. Wow. Unknown feelings, past life influences. Ancestral wounding. So there's some heart healing coming in here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to link in the description box a meditation that I have been doing personally through this Cancer season. In fact, I've been doing it in Gemini season, because Gemini season was all about the mind. We had to learn something where we were had some more programs, some more fears. It was a heavy Gemini energy. So going into your heart, learning that heart-brain coherence, heart-brain connection, thinking from your heart rather than your mind, healing the heart. This is how you're going to flow with these deep emotions. What is your heart feeling? There's some unknown feelings that need releasing, some unknown past life influences, this card says, that are being revealed to you. And accepting, releasing, healing, open up to support, nurture. I'm going to read the bright heart light. See what she says. Bottom of the deck, guys, I always look at the bottom, is tenderness, true love and compassion. How beautiful is that energy? Compassion. Compassion starts with self. And then you can circle that out into your environment. How compassionate are you with yourself? So the bright heart, let's pop her there. Look at that beautiful heart energy, the green. So 18 on this card. And this says, open connections. This peaceful yet powerful priestess of the heart comes to bring you unbounded hope and meaningful connections. She's emerging from the forest, where lush green vegetation grows all around her. Like the woman pictured here, a brilliant radiance is sourced at your own heart center, with rays reaching out to the world. Even if you try to contain it, your soul light is energetically vibrant and always longing to connect. This marks a time of opening up for you. You may have been feeling disconnected or isolated lately, by your own choosing or due to circumstances outside your control. Either way, you're getting ready to come out of the trees and forge the profound soul-to-soul connections that enrich your life and bring you into alignment with the universal fields of unlimited abundance. This is a powerful card of manifestation. When you open your heart to receive from and give to others, the universe itself sends kindred souls willing to share their heart light, assistance and solutions with you. On a purely practical level, this card could portend blossoming friendships and perhaps new love on the horizon. It's time to release your hesitation, let yourself trust and be open to honouring support all around you. The affirmation, which can certainly come in at this new moon, is, I am willing to connect. I open my heart and my life to the love and caring friendships my spirit desires and deserves. Now, it's funny that friendships were coming up because the 11th house is all about friendships. And when we have took on the energy of trauma, fear, not being good enough, we can close down our heart center and we can put a defensive energy in place. Now, we're not we do this as self-preservation. So we close down from people, places and situations, and some of that is needed. But then some of it we forget. Once that's passed, once we've healed from it, once we've put the boundaries in, we forget to then take them boundaries away from our heart. Because what that does is it stops you from loving self and you from opening up to this feminine love. So it blocks your abundance. It blocks your of receiving love. So there might be some boundaries still wrapped around your heart from past hurt. You've healed, remember. We've been doing a lot of healing since 2008 in this Capricorn energy. Healing those emotional wounds, healing those family dynamics, healing those tribe energies. It wants you to reawaken. As I say, I'm going to put the heart-brain coherence meditation energy. It's not mine. It's another somebody on YouTube that does these beautiful healing meditation and binaural beats. Now put your headphones in for these guys to get maximum effect, but it's so powerful. Connecting your heart and healing your heart, and also to the mind. Thinking from the heart rather than the mind, where we can hold and store wounds from the past. Your heart will never let you down, but you have to open up to receive the new cycle, the new love, to be vulnerable with yourself. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Happy new moon, and I'll speak with you soon.